Hey, what's up guys? It's Jess. Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the worst purchases I've made in 2021 and 2022 as a minimalist. For the most part, I am pretty frugal and I do save a lot and I am very cautious about what I spend my money on, but these purchases, they were embarrassing to say the least. Right off the bat, I'm going to start it off with the baguette I purchased from DoorDash. A baguette. $8.01 for a baguette. I was working at ECPG and I was super hungry because sometimes I'm rushing to go to work after class and I don't have time to prepare a meal. I was super hungry and I was super cold because it's always cold at ECPG, and I just decided, you know what, I'm going to get a baguette from DoorDash. That's the easiest solution. So dumb. That is $8 I'm never gonna get back. The next worst purchases were from Sheen. I spent a total of $184.26 at Sheen between last year and this year. I really like the types of stuff I can find on Sheen. There's such a large variety of styles. Unfortunately, I think there are a few substantial issues that prevent me from wanting to buy from their site. One of them being just the ethical concerns with fast fashion, and I don't want to be a hypocrite in saying that because I know I do shop from other places that probably aren't the most ethical, considering I feel like that's a majority of the corporations in the United States. But I am trying to be at least a little bit more conscious about that kind of stuff, so that's one of the reasons. Another one of the reasons is that I've noticed almost everything I have bought from Sheen I've either returned or tried to sell on Mercari and Depop and Poshmark. So even though they are items that I like initially, once I have them in my closet for a while, I decide that I no longer like them. So really it's just a waste of money. And lastly is the quality. I personally never had a problem with Sheen's quality until I started wearing these items more often. My favorite high-waisted brown pants from Sheen fit me so well, but unfortunately the clip zip thing broke. And next were my favorite leather pants from Sheen, but unfortunately they were getting rips at the knees. I think because I was washing them and they didn't do well in the wash, I'm not sure. So those are some of the reasons why I don't think I made good purchases from there, nor will I continue to buy from them in the future. The next worst purchase I made was $44.95 at Buffalo Wild Wings. I used to like Buffalo Wild Wings. Maybe it's an Illinois thing, it tastes better than in Seattle. I don't know, but the one time I tried it in Seattle, first of all, they forgot the flipping celery. How are you gonna forget the celery with wings? I think it's, pretty obvious. And the wings, not that wings were even the most important part. The most important were the cheese curds, all right? And guess what happened? I ordered a large and they gave me a small. So I'm banning them, never going back. It hurts too much. The next worst purchase I made was a $60 day pass at Zoo Culture. So Sophia and I went on a trip to California, which was overall pretty fun. Since it was me and Sophia's trip, we wanted to make sure that we did activities that each of us really wanted to do. And if y'all know Sophia, she is very big on powerlifting and working out, and she wanted to go to all the famous gyms in California. And honestly, it was super fun. And it was nice to work out consistently during vacation. But $60 for a day pass seems very, very overpriced. I think the only reason they're able to charge that amount is because it's where all the TikTok influencers go. Until I become an influencer and perhaps live in California, then I probably won't go back. The next worst purchases I have made, give me a moment, $864.13 to figure out my stomach issues. Okay, it's not cheap to be in pain. Every week or so, I just kind of expected a bill from UW Medicine. You have to consider not only all of the doctor visits, but also all of the tests they had to run, and that quickly added up over the course of a few months. They're gonna make me pay $864.13 because I'm in pain? I mean, I might as well just be healthy then. The next worst purchase that I made was $1,024.54 for a dishwasher for my parents for Christmas at Home Depot. There was just way too many problems with this dishwasher, okay? I tried to do something nice for my parents, okay? Their dishwasher wasn't too great, so I was like, I have the money now, I can buy them a new one. Home Depot's third-party company that does the installation or whatever did not do a very good job. Unfortunately, they kind of broke the washer that we already had. They didn't make it stop working, but they made it a lot harder to use, like open up and stuff. And since they couldn't even install the dishwasher in the end, it was like, I paid you money to break our dishwasher. And then they left the dishwasher at the house. They weren't able to come back for, you know, a week or so afterwards. And the return process was months long. Not like months, but I bought it in December and I just got my money back last week. January, February, so like 2 months. So my recommendation with buying a dishwasher for your parents is to first measure the width of where the dishwasher already fits in your house. The problem was we had a dishwasher in the cabinet and they couldn't squeeze the dishwasher inside for some reason. I don't know, just be very careful with your measurements. I asked the Home Depot guy, I was like, look, are you sure it's gonna fit? He's like, yeah, for sure it's gonna fit. I almost didn't get my money back on that purchase either. I had to fight for it. Home Depot usually doesn't do returns on appliances, and I was like, look guys, you kind of sort of broke my dishwasher and you kind of sort of actually did not install the dishwasher that I bought, so bring me my money back. Bring me my money back. The next worst purchase that I made was $92.49 at Burlington. These were all gifts for other people, and it wasn't such a bad purchase except for I bought gifts for certain people that I didn't even end up seeing over winter break, and I didn't go back to Burlington to return the items right before I left, so it was just kind of wasted money. The next worst purchase I made was $6.01 at Starbucks, and I will never, ever, ever justify a purchase from Starbucks. The next worst purchase that I made was $78.79 at the Crab Pot. I remember going my freshman year and I actually really liked the clam chowder in the bread bowl. But when I went back this year with Kane, for some reason I did not like it as much. We did the whole crack the lobster clam deal with the hammer thing. All of that terminology was so wrong. And I just don't think I really like crab and lobster unless it's, you know, in sushi or something like that. So that was more so just a personal preference, and I do think that restaurant is pretty good for anyone who likes that type of food. I think I just realized that I don't really like it. The next worst purchase was $17.92 in California for a beach towel. A beach towel. One that should be $4, $10 max. $17.92. I really wanted to go swimming at the beach in California, but we are on a time crunch and I needed a towel. I was not about to be soaking wet in the car. So we went to one place, the one that I bought this towel at, and it was $17.92, and I was like, wait, that's way too expensive. So we walked like 5-10 minutes to another place and the towel was $30-something. So then we went back to the original place and I bought the $17.92 towel. Now it's a towel. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of which, the final worst purchase that I made this year was $204.94 at Urgent Care. I don't even know how to explain this one. Connect the dots for me here, okay? Basically, Kane and I didn't see each other for a really long time over winter break. We saw each other, and then I had to go to Urgent Care because she was cut up. Slices everywhere. I was in searing pain, and usually insurance doesn't cover a lot of what urgent care is, so I really wasn't trying to go there. But this was on day like 4 of me being in a lot of pain, so I was like, okay, I just gotta go. And another reason why this purchase sucks is because I felt better the next day. Because when I went there, they said that this was just an issue that goes away with time. All I needed to wait was 1 more day. Anyway, that is the end of my video with all of the worst purchases I've made in 2021 and 2022. Hopefully y'all can learn from my mistakes and don't make some poor financial decisions like I did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye!